Good morning once again. Today's session is modifiers. I hope you would remember the last session. Yes, if I talk about the objectives of these classes, these grammar classes, is not only just to clear the written examination, it is to write correct English as well, to speak correct English. Correct? Okay, so modifiers. Let's start with the definition of modifiers and then I'll be sharing some examples, the cases where we have modifying errors and we have dangling modifiers or misplaced modifiers, and after that I'll be sharing some exercises to practice. Alright, so let's start with modifiers. So when we say modifier, this word means something which modifies the meaning of the sentence. So this something could be either an adjective or an adverb. That means a word, a phrase or a clause which is written there to give the accurate meaning of a particular word, it is called as modifier. For an example, if I am writing a sentence here, he is a good student. So we know that yes, student is a noun, we know. Now, for this sentence, student, there is a word which is used here to give more accurate information about student, what kind of student he or she is good. So this good is an adjective, and yes, this good adjective plays role as a modifier in the sentences. How adjective plays a role of modifier in the sentences? Okay, the lady lost her. Now I'm writing green purse. Okay. We have two nouns here. One is the lady and second is purse. We have one adjective here is green. Correct. So adjective means the word which is used to qualify a noun, to describe the qualities of a noun. Now green is there to qualify what kind of purse that is, a green purse. Correct. What if I write this green adjective before this noun? Grammatically, this sentence would be correct. Grammatically, but it does not make any sense. The green lady lost her purse, it does not make any sense. What if the color of the purse is black? And if I'm writing the lady lost her black purse and the black lady lost her purse. So when I say the black lady, this could be used as, this word adjective as to a particular category of people. Correct? Yes? Now, these are the basic examples to understand, adjectives in the sentences. Yes, how they play the role of modifiers. Now, let me write one example here. Okay. This is one of the best examples to understand modifiers. I generally use this sentence to make my audience understand about modifiers. When it is misplaced, it is giving a different sense, different meaning, right? So please concentrate on the sentence. I only call my mother when I am sick. With this one sentence, I only call my mother when I am sick. Okay, I am writing the sentence in a different way, and let's analyze whether the meaning of the sentence is changed or it has the same meaning. Only I call my mother when I am sick. Did you find any difference in these two sentences? Yes. The meaning is changed here. When I say I only call, this adverb only modifies this word, verb. So here adverb is modifying verb, and now it says that I only call my mother. No other way of communication whenever I am sick. No messages sending somebody to my mother whenever I'm sick. So it is just to make call to my mother. But when I'm writing the sentence this way, that only I call my mother, this sentence says that yes, here this word only modifies this pronoun I. It's only I, nobody else calls his or her mother whenever he or she is sick. Correct? So it's only I call my mother whenever I am sick. So the meaning is changed. Now let's write this adverb to a third place and let's see whether it is there to change some more meanings. I call only my mother. I'm writing only here. When I am sick. So it's I call only my mother when I'm sick. Now it's only my mother. We can write the sentence this way also. I call my mother whenever or when. It's like the connections to use time situations. Correct? So I call only my mother when I'm sick. So there is no other relatives. Whenever I am sick, I call only my mother, not to father, not to my brother, not to my sister. Okay, so it's I call only my mother. So these three words are same, just changing the place of one adverb. The meaning of the sentence is changed. So I have written this sentence in three ways. Another fourth way is I call my mother only when I am sick, or only whenever I am sick. Now the fourth meaning, so this only changed the meaning of the sentence this time as well, that I call my mother only when I am sick, otherwise I do not call my mother. Correct? So writing one modifier at different places, it gives us different meanings. Correct? So this only is an adverb. So this is like adverb to verb modifier, where adverb modifies the meaning of verb, adverb to pronoun noun modifier, where adverb modifies subject or a noun or a pronoun in a sentence, adverb to again noun modifier, my mother, adverb to this is complete clause. This is complete clause. Adverb modifies a clause. Correct? So modifiers are in different situations. We have noun modifiers. So the categories of modifiers are, we have just hold on. Okay, so adverb to verb modifier. The example which I wrote here, adverb to verb modifier. Adverb to noun pronoun modifier. So this was the example of adverb to pronoun modifier, and then adverb to noun modifier. Adjective to noun modifier. So adjective to noun modifier is when I'm writing a sentence that he is an intelligent student, he is an intelligent person. So here this adjective intelligent modifies the meaning of the noun as what kind of student he or she is. This is adjective to noun. Now adverb to adjective modifier. So adverb to adjective modifier, when I am writing adverb to give specific, more accurate meaning to an adjective. For example, I am writing a sentence here. He does his work efficiently and effectively. Okay, so when I said efficiently and effectively, these are two adverbs, correct? So this is like adverb to adverb. So this modifier is adverb to adverb. Now adverb to adjective modifier is when I am writing, he is very happy. Or this sentence could be written this way, that he does his work very well. Correct? So this is adverb, this is adjective, this is adjective, this is adverb. So this is adverb to adjective modifier, adverb to adverb modifier, adjective to noun modifier, adverb to verb modifier. So these modifiers are written this way only. Now what is the funda, to use modifiers, to understand, to learn modifier is that we should use modifier only, closely to the word to whom I want to give the more accurate information, to whom I want to modify it. For an example, I wrote the sentence initially in the session that the lady lost her green purse, and then I changed it, the green lady lost her purse. So I just changed the place of this adjective. So it changed the sense of the sentence, it changed the meaning of the sentence. So that's why we should learn that yes, modifier should be written very closely to the word whom I want to modify. Correct? These examples, like this is one of the best examples to understand modifiers. I wrote only closely to the word, and it changed the meaning of the sentence. So yes, this was all about modifiers. I will be sharing a worksheet where we'll have some sentences on modifiers. You will have to practice those sentences, try to find out errors in those sentences, and yes, in the evening we'll be sharing a quiz which will have questions from modifiers. In case you have any doubt, please write it to me on my personal window. Thank you so much.